Hi, I'm Steve, your agony uncle, and if you've been following along, you'll know that I set up this channel to offer tips and tricks and advice with you about your mental health, but also share my story and my struggles in the hope that I can inspire you to seek the help you need, tips and tricks on how you can improve your self-esteem and your mental health. But today, this is about my mum. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of March, 2021. And on Saturday, the 13th of March, will be 1 year anniversary since I lost my mum suddenly. So today I would just like to offer a tribute to my mum and to remind you to value the people that you love, to value your parents, your partner, your siblings, aunts and uncles, grandparents, whoever it may be, just to give you a reminder that these people are not always going to be there and we don't know when we're going to lose them. My mum was born on the 6th of October 1945. As you'll know, that's just shortly before the end of the Second World War. My mum would end up to be the eldest of 12 children, and eventually her parents divorced and they both remarried, so mum had multiple half-brothers and sisters. My mum had a really tough life, helping her mum with the younger children. My mum fell pregnant with me, and if you've been following along, you'll know that I don't know who my father is, and I've now decided I really don't care and I really don't need to know. I have 2 half-sisters and a half-brother, and we don't speak. So exactly a year ago on Saturday, my mum passed away suddenly. I miss her every single day, and I hope she knows what she meant to me. We didn't always see eye to eye, but then who always does see eye to eye? She saw me through thick and thin, and I have to say, I had to stand by and watch her endure an abusive marriage and several abusive relationships. My mum was like a gypsy. She constantly moved looking for happiness, and I hope eventually she found it. It was a huge shock to me when she suddenly passed away. She had a heart attack. She'd recently moved house, so she didn't have a lot of friends locally. Of course, that was just days before the lockdown came into effect. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to see her. We weren't able to get to her funeral, and sadly we had to watch it online with just, I think it was 5 people in attendance. It was such a sad occasion. I never got to say goodbye. Mum was cremated, and back in, I believe it was July, my half-sister organised a sunny day service and they buried her ashes. And again, due to the lockdown restrictions, travel restrictions, we weren't able to be there. And as yet, we're still in lockdown, and I haven't been able to get down to pay my respects to the place where Mum's ashes are interned. Every day I think about her. Every day I miss her. I'm not going to tell you it gets easier, because it doesn't. You learn to deal with the pain. I'm not sure if it's worse because I didn't get to say my goodbyes. I'm not sure if it's worse because of what we've been through. So this is a tribute to my mum and what she meant to me, and I hope that she knows what she meant to me. She always stuck by me. I've made some real stupid decisions in my life, but my mum always stuck by me. We had a bond, a very strong bond. She was great with my children and great with my inherited grandchildren. She was a character. Not without her faults, and by God did she get on my nerves sometimes, but I'm sure I did the same to her. But she loved me no matter what, and I couldn't have asked for a better mum. Mum also suffered from depression and spent many years on antidepressants and was in and out of hospital with her depression. She suffered from agoraphobia. She suffered with multiple food allergies. She was lactose intolerant latterly. She struggled with her weight, her self-esteem. But she always had a kind word. She always had a cup of tea on the go, and everybody was always welcome. I just want to say thank you, Mum. And once again, look around you. give those people that matter to you, those people you love, give them an extra hug, because you really don't know when you're going to lose them. Make sure the people that matter to you know that they matter to you, and be the person that matters to them as well. Make sure you tell them, because as much as I hope my mum knew how much she meant to me, I didn't tell her often enough. I didn't phone her often enough. And due to the distance, it became increasingly difficult to visit her. We're in the north of Scotland and she was down in Somerset. So today this is just a tribute to my mum, and just to say thank you. Just a short video, but remember, as I always say, if you don't take some time to look after yourself, you can't look after anybody else. Till next time, thank you.